Hello and welcome. In this video tutorial, we're going to take a look at skills practice 19.2, harmonic motion graphs. Remember to pause or rewind the video as necessary. Read along with me, please. A graph can be used to show the amplitude and the period of an object going in harmonic motion. Harmonic motion just refers to back and forth motion, or possibly side-to-side motion. So we can see from a graph that the period is the time for one cycle. So we can draw one cycle from, let's say, here to here. That would be one cycle, right? Another cycle would be from here to here. Another cycle would be from here to here, and so on. So the time in this particular graph for one cycle would be 1.5 seconds. The period would be 1.5 seconds. The amplitude, on the other hand, is the distance from the equilibrium position here in the middle to the highest or lowest point, which you can see is 20 centimeters according to this. All right, so we can look at the height of the wave from zero, right, is going to be the amplitude, and the period is the time it takes to repeat. So let's take a look. In this first practice, we're going to go ahead and divide this page in two for graph A, and then finally graph B. So what is the amplitude of graph A? Well, graph A is 5 degrees higher or lower than zero. So the amplitude is 5 degrees. The period, well, you can see that it's repeating every 1 second. Okay, pause the video and try and see if you can do graph B. All right, let's see what you're able to do. So you can tell that the amplitude is going to be, here's the equilibrium position. It is 100 centimeters higher or lower than zero. So 100 centimeters is the amplitude. The period, and you can see it's repeating every 2 seconds. If we take a look at question 2, we now need to come up with a graph that has a particular given amplitude and period. So let's try this. I'm going to make every box 1 in this graph, every box 1 centimeter. So that's 0, -1, -2, -3, -4. And I'm going to make every, I don't know, I want to make every 4 boxes 1 second. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Okay, so how do I create a graph that has an amplitude of 2 centimeters high and 1 second repeated? All right, we can go, we can start the wave either at 0. I think probably the easiest way is to start the wave at amplitude. So I'll start and make a dot 2 centimeters higher than 0. And every 1 second, I'm going to repeat that wave. So I'm going to draw another dot here, 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 here. And I'm going to now go to -2, and I'm going to put a dot in between. Here, 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 and here. And we can create a nice wave that looks something like this. All right, and then part B, similarly, we could probably do something like maybe 5 degrees, 10 degrees, You know, how you choose to scale this is up to you. And this time we have a longer period, about 4 seconds. So we can go. I'm going to use the exact same scale here and go every 4 boxes 1 second. Now for this time, okay, your amplitude is up here at 5 degrees, okay, but this time it's going to repeat every 1 second here, and then the other side of the amplitude down at 2 seconds. And your graph would be stretched out a lot longer, okay, because the period was greater.